Hi YouTube, my name is Dan Segal. I am on Hope for Zion, and I have broken my preparedness into 4 parts. Remember the rules of 3 and the rule of musts. These are important. The rule of must: you must have water, fire, and food. Become the most valuable member of your group or family by the skills that you acquire. Learn and live the beliefs that 1 is none, 2 is 1. Loose lips sink ships. Improvise, adapt, and overcome. Be flexible. Things seldom go as planned. The rules change when the SHTF. In this video, I'm going to cover part 3 of the 17 C's of preparation. Cover. In the first part of this, have at least 3 ways to provide cover: a poncho, tarps, shower liner, hammock, sleeping bags, wool blanket, blankets of synthetic fiber, tents, spring bar, self-erecting. The first one is a poncho. Have a good poncho. The most important part of staying warm is to stay dry. A poncho can be used as a lot of different things besides just a poncho. And when you're wet, you become miserable. The second thing is tarps. Even a cheap tarp is better than no tarp. Have a tarp that you can provide cover to get out of the rain and out of the wind, or that you can use for a ground cover in the event that you do have a tent. If you don't have any other thing that you can grab when you're trying to get away or you're on the run, grab shower liners. You can use them the same as a ground tarp, or you can use them the same as a cover to get out of the rain. You can use them as ponchos. Have some way to provide cover. Secondly is a hammock. A hammock is very important to keep you off the ground. When you're on the ground, that cold, damp ground oftentimes will pull body heat away from the body, lowering your temperature, and you get cold. And once you get cold, it's very, very hard, if you don't have a way to warm up, to bring your body back up to an operating temperature. Stay off of the ground as much as possible. You can get a good hammock at Amazon for about $14, $15, and those are good. They're a military grade. You can get them. So get a good hammock, and remember, 1 is none and 2 is 1. Make 2 packs, 1 for you and 1 for your wife. Sleeping bags. Get good sleeping bags. If you don't have the money to buy an expensive low temperature sleeping bag, you can put 2 inside each other. So, wool blankets. Wool will keep you warm even when it's wet. Of course, the major intent is to keep your blankets dry as much as possible. Synthetic fiber blankets. If you can't find wool, anything is better than nothing. Get a good synthetic fiber blanket. But get blankets. Have something. A tent. A tent is the best way to stay out of the wind, the rain. If you can get yourself a tent, get a good tent. You might need to get 2 or 3 tents. Remember, 1 is none and 2 is 1, and so get a good tent. These are my suggestions, and if you get a good self-erecting tent, make sure that you know how to refold it. Sometimes they are not as easy to refold as you might think, and so make sure that you know how to refold your self-erecting tent. Just as a word of caution, I've had to do that. Had to learn how to do it, and it was a little bit concerning and it was puzzling at the time. But anyway, leave your comments in the section below and remember to subscribe. Thanks.